This is James Kennedy at 24/7 Lifestyle, and we are joined today by the legendary Bears of the iconic Happy Mondays. How are you doing, brother?
Yeah, man, very well. We're doing the 24/7 as always. Uh,
Yes.
yeah, a little more like, I reckon it's more like 12/7 nowadays, though, because I'm getting a bit older. Yeah, the 24 hours definitely gone out of me.
But no, I mean, a long time ago, mate. You've outlasted many more of us than yourself, because many mere men would have fallen down having a career as long as yours, man, and still going as strong as you guys are.
Yeah, the world has said there's nothing clever in Russian lager.
That's the quote already. So, man, we're here to talk about like the 35th anniversary celebration of Pills, Thrills, and Bell Aches, which came out 35 years ago tomorrow, the 5th of November, if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken.
Isn't that amazing? Where's that time gone by to, And it still feels like yesterday. I can't believe it's 35 years ago.
Insane. How does that feel, man, to be a part of an album that's like a 35 years old and still just so loved, but and just such an iconic kind of like generation defining kind of album as well. How does it feel to have that on your kind of your kind of your bed notch or something that that you did, you know?
Yeah, well, the great thing for that album for me is I think first of all, it was like an musical innovation because we're mixing two different styles with indie crossing with the dance music. Hold on, sorry, mate. Someone's trying to phone me there as well. In a way, we kind of created this new style of music. You know what I mean? A new way of producing records. Anyway, if not a new style of music, because dance music's been around forever. But definitely a new production technique what hadn't been used before, which was down to Osborne and Oakenfold, and they came together and made this amazing, sound, like modern sound. And yeah, it stood the test of time, luckily for us. And here we are 35 years later selling. I can't believe it's 35 years. So how incredible is that?
And still so loved as well. Like I said, just such a timeless sound, timeless songs. I mean, what do you attribute to the longevity of that? An album that was like, essentially a different age, pre-internet, no mobile phones, but still kicking, loud and live today. Like, what do you attribute to that? Do you even know? It's hard to know, I suppose.
Well, I kind of do because we was lucky to be part. No, our timing as a band was absolutely. You couldn't get any fucking better if you wanted to. You know what I mean? And for us, with this like musical cult explosion, the ecstasy culture explosion in England, what happened at that time is we were there to ride that wave from being at the very beginning with. Like involved with the drug itself, to the music, what we made. We was there for the full journey of it all, you know what I mean? Which is like honestly, you couldn't get the timing any better. So we was riding on this cusp of this wave of a new beginning, part of a whole new cultural youth movement. What was going on there? It's going down everywhere. You know what I mean? People. And nothing's ever been seen like it before for our generation, you know what I mean? This is our 1960s, we're having it. And
Yes.
because it was all part of that movement, you know what I mean, what we got the timing for, right? And because we was part of this Manchester thing, what was going on as well at the moment, we just captured that moment at the time, and because we were delivering music as well, and was providing like a soundtrack for the day as well, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%, 100%. Yeah, and I think it's because it's got that kind of realness to it that kind of really captured a moment and a moment in time as well. I think that's why it still stands up today, because people can still feel that through the record now when they listen to it. That's what I think.
Yeah, definitely, and because it was such an innovational sound at this
Yeah.
time, it hadn't been done before as well, and I think it was a stepping stone into a whole. Well, it was going to happen regardless because technology were there, but we were kind of the first to take advantage of that technology in the genre what we was working in.
100%, man. Yeah, I mean, and like to be you got this tour coming up in spring, is that right? Next year, 2026. I think you're kicking off on the March the 13th in Newcastle. It's going to be a celebration to celebrate the 35th anniversary of the album. Are you doing the whole album? Are you doing a mix of stuff with a focus on the album? What's the
Yeah,
crack?
well, you know what? You are asking actually the wrong person here. You know what I mean? I am the dancer, but I'm not too sure we'll be playing the whole album. I do believe we've got like the factory singles being released as well. I don't know what's on there, but I'm hoping that we play like well a whole heap of different music. But and the nice thing as well, because like sound wise, I think we're moving on as well. Because well, I've got to say this because my wife's in the band now, so I've got to be biased. But I think now my wife's joined the band as well. It's given like brought the band together again. You know what I mean? And
Right.
the last tour we did, saw and. And the musicians like you like jamming and playing around with their own tunes, and it was so good to hear like live remixes going on
Nice.
of tunes, and that's because everyone's having fun again. Yeah,
That's awesome.
and I think that's really important. I know this business, and we're getting old now. We're all in our fucking six. We're all like old boys. So we used to worry about fucking how long our careers was going to, was going to last. Now we're fucking worried about how long we might live for. You know what I mean? We got another fucking worry on our hands. You know what I mean?
Well, I think you guys are going to be all right, man. I mean, to survive what you guys have survived, I think, to still be kicking it now, I think when the world ends and it's just the Roaches, Keith Richards, and the Happy Mondays will just be left. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
After that, a nuclear apocalypse.
Yeah. But
Well,
you know
what's
what that you know what that sentence you just said there, what you're going to do when the world's on fire, it actually reminds me of Bushwick Bill. Yeah, he's just going to light a spliff and keep on getting higher. Yeah, I don't know why a fucking Bushwick Bill came in the conversation there. It was that fucking sentence you muttered though.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Well,
Word association, I think they call it.
it's gonna take a lot to put you guys out of action, man. You know what I mean? Because you guys have been through it all and are still kicking it now after all these years, without any kind of slowing down. By the seems of it, man. What do you think is what keeps you guys going? You know, I mean, you could retire happily now and have an easy life.
Oh, you
Do
know
you still
what?
love it as much?
Yeah. Well, you know what is luckily we're all doing a job what we love to do. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like a few of the members of the band, they've already at retirement age, and they've got no need to work whatsoever, and they're doing it
Right.
because they fucking love it.
Yeah.
I'm doing it because I've got no other choice, because I've got no other job, and it's too late for a career change. You know what I mean? So I'm fucking dancing with the Happy Mondays till whenever fucking I can't do it anymore. Yeah,
Top man,
yeah, yeah.
top man. And you
But
said that there was
I forgot what the question is. So, but yeah, so glad that we're still out there, still doing it. You know what I mean? And we've still got fucking loads of energy. I think no live, and actually, like the live shows, I think we're actually fucking better than we ever been. You know what I
okay,
mean? Live, and
okay.
that's because the band's having fun. Fun
Yeah,
with the
right.
tunes.
Right, right. Yeah, yeah, it's so important. I think it's like easy, I guess, like when a band just becomes a professional endeavor and it loses that kind of that love that inspired it in the outset. And it sounds like you guys have still got that very strong, you know? Oh, I've lost you a sec. Oh, you're back, you're back. I lost you then.
No, you know what? I'm looking at my battery and it's running low. Al, yeah, yeah. Have we got a charger, please? A C charge.
USB-C.
Yeah, yeah. hopefully, you know what I've done? I've got a charger in my car. I've got to run down. I sat in a friend's flat at the moment.
Okay, okay. Well, like,
Yeah,
well,
I've been at a funeral today, so that's
oh
why I'm
shit.
half cut as well. You know.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about that, man. Well, look, Bess,
Yeah,
we,
you're all right.
I had you for 15 minutes. We started a little bit late, so I'll let you sound out now, man, and go and charge
No,
your
no,
phone.
no, carry on, mate. You get your questions in. I'm just worried that we've run out of charge here, but
Yeah,
we're all
that's
right.
fine. Well, that gives me enough time to plug
Oh,
the tickets for the show. If people can go to happymondaysofficial.co.uk, the tickets are all available there. Supporting you guys on the tour at the farm and north side as well. You
oh,
guys are getting
shit.
all over the country, starting in Newcastle on March 5th, 13th, getting absolutely everywhere right through the end of April 24th in Belfast. As Bez said, you heard it from the man himself. This is going to be better than ever. Do not miss the show to celebrate
Oh,
35
you know
years in
what?
the game.
I didn't know what's going out loud. Here's me telling you about my whole life and all that. Luckily, I didn't tell you fucking what's going on with my wife. No, that's just a joke, that one, mate. But thank you for inviting you on to the show and all that crap.
Thank you
Oh,
so much for everything, Bez. Thank you for
yeah.
joining us, man. Thank you for the good times, the fun times, and we'll see you next year, brother. Enjoy the rest of your
Yeah,
day.
man.
Thank you,
Take
bro.
care. Bye.
You too.